mean lower skill or lower excitement. This is coming in at a 1500 and a 1200. And let's see what they've got for us.
All right, so just LP in also, the yellow, right?
Yeah, and LP trying his as well to get the nomination to be representing Ringside in the UFL tournament. So lower ELO fighters sometimes get dragged in the ratings, so this is his chance to show up and show out. Show him some love in the voting whenever y'all get a chance.
Noticing he's mixing up his shots a lot more than he used to. His chin is no longer up in the air like it used to. It looks like he's like tightened up the loose ends that he used to have when he first showed in.
Dude, joining ringside for like 2 weeks is such a level up. Like, people get so much
straights to catch him.
Yo, for all y'all fighters that suck in the chat, you know who you are.
I'm one of them. That's me.
Yeah,
I'm fighters in the chat. I'm fighters in the chat. That's me. I'm trash.
Fighters in chat. It's okay to be too super. It's okay.
Damn! And down goes just LP.
7, 8. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're getting some of the really impressive fights from some of our fighters today.
Oh, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Again, just LP, no slouch. So his opponent doing a great job.
Finally changing, more like a boxing stance than his previous Street Fighter stance.
It's true.
I'm liking the improvements I've seen from him.
Now it's interesting.
Also improvements from Shades too. He's been here last week, so it's everyone's coming in, just getting better, and it's great to see.
Absolutely, yo. Iron sharpens iron. Shout out to everybody who have been seeing. I lurk a lot. I see y'all in the chats. I see y'all in training. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all working on it, and it shows week over week. Ooh, nice combo. Just LP putting together a few little shots there on the inside.
Very clean shots.
Shades has his girlfriend watching. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is.
He's got that Justin Brown effect.
Hey, look, for everybody who knows, you know what I'm saying? When you got your lady watching,
Jordan Poole effect.
Yeah, when you got your significant other, it either gonna put a lot of pressure on you and you're gonna crumble, because ooh, big, nice little combo putting together by Just LP. If he can go in for the kill right now, he could get a knockdown. Oh man. Just not enough. Didn't have the killer.
Very passive here. Looks like he's taking counter shots.
I mean, he could be, but I would love to see when he gets those counter shots, especially when we see that ugly face. I would love to see him like at least go in for a couple more hits, circle on the outside, get from another angle, and then back up and become passive again. You know, I just want to see him just take advantage of it's what he gets for that.
Yeah, he's down a knockdown, which isn't the end of the world. Right, he's down a knockdown.
Shades! Shades! Yo, the overhand right countered right on the button. Amazing.
You okay?
Hates my weed knockout. Yo.
Let's
go. Shades, we're in your corner. Turn around, show it up for the fans. If you can hear me.
Or don't. You know what I'm saying?
Or do.
Or do. Or do.
I think, dude, he's baked. I don't know.
All right, LP, we're in your corner.
All right, in the chat right now, just wanted to let you guys know, Dom Nay, we don't judge the fights. We do share our opinions, of course, as we're watching live with you. But when we do, the game then judges who gets the final score. So we may have our own cards and we may have our own, who's up and whatnot. But we always go back and check the official word after every fight. So just want to say thank you for the question. And also thank you for Monkey VR, OG Bob. You know what I'm saying? The follows are coming in. I appreciate y'all.
Get ready. Let's fight.
Just LP corrects some of those mistakes from round one. Shades, though, commanding lead and starting off with some big stuns.
Oh! Yeah, Shades out here.
He's fighting while he's stunned. What an odd decision. I don't know if he's trying to put on bravado or intimidate him here, but...
everybody reacts to being stunned a little differently. Like in your head, when you're outside of the fight, you know that I should be more defensive, at least until I don't want to give up extra damage. But sometimes people just, the fight or flight kicks in, and some people get that fight, they just throw extra hands. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see.
It works in V4, but not in V3, because that damage reduction makes every punch you throw, like, at most 18 damage.
Yeah, and definitely a big adjustment too once those damage patches come in. I'm really excited to see how those affect some of the fighters. Literally going to see some people get nerfed, which is going to be a fascinating experience, as well as some people getting buffed.
Yogi.
Yep. Look. It's we ain't calling our names here. I mean, it be like that sometimes. Not even gonna hold you. But back in this action though, if SHADES50K looking like he's gonna have quite an easy night, commanding lead, 2 knockdowns. And for the folks who are joining at home, if you want to join in on the fights, definitely just check the Discord links. I'm dropping them constantly. Join the Discord. Sign up for the fights. We do these weekly. Right now the card is filled, but you can always have a chance to get in next week.
Very much. Again, back into the fight. LP taking some time. I think he needed to, right? He got that early knockdown. He could try to be aggressive, which he will need to be at some point, but I think he needs to pick out a strategy that's not going to get him onto the mat again, because otherwise this match could end early.
Ooh, it's Coleman B with the roses. I appreciate you, player. Right now, JustLP, he's there. Solly, he is there, right? He's landed some good, significant hits. He's actually managed to get SHADES50K in some dangerous spots, right? Especially once he gets in on the inside. But once he gets the ugly face, he doesn't really capitalize. So there's one point of improvement there, right? The next point of improvement is just like what Blue pointed out, is that when you get flashbanged, you got the ugly face, you either go for the clinch or get away, right? But you don't want to sit in there and firefight in that situation. You're vulnerable.
And I think you point out, like, the clinch could really help his game, not just in a way to mitigate the stun damage, right? But he just keeps going back as his defense, and that's not letting him get set up for those combo shots, right? If he was willing to use clinch as a defense, sometimes when 50 Shades is stepping back, he's going to be right in the spot to follow up with it.
Yeah, I think it's a good observation.
All right, an exciting round 2. Slowed down at the end there, but we are going to see some more fireworks, hopefully. JustLP looking right at the camera, trying to generate spirit bomb energy.
Oh, absolutely. Let me go ahead and take a moment to address the chat, the commenters here. For everybody who wants to know, how do I get in on the fight? Just join the Discord. The card for tonight is filled. We do this every Sunday. And I want to just thank everybody right now for the support and the love. I'm seeing it pour in through TikTok. I'm seeing it come in through YouTube. Just wanted to shout out J Loves Herb, #1 supporter on TikTok, followed by 747 Juanito, and your boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, coming in 3rd place. So I appreciate all y'all. Lucas with the follow, VexVR with the follow, user 1405038170001. Thank you for the follow, and let's go ahead and get ready for round number 3.
Let's fight.
And we're
All
back
right,
at
let's
it.
see.
Riley, appreciate the roses. VexVR, appreciate the hearts, my boy. Round number
let's
3.
see if LP has another adjustment to make, if he can finally figure out the puzzle that is SHADES50K.
I mean, SHADES50K, literally, where you can't see him. He's on another level. 5 fingers to the gourd. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy out here, he's doing work. JustLP, though, still in this fight. He's not completely out right now. You know what I'm saying? He could still make this happen. He just got to get there. I feel like if he can make the adjustments, he can.
Absolutely. We're seeing very similar strategy to what he was doing before, right? He's kind of going for the haymakers now, and at this point, he's got 2 rounds where he's already been knocked down. He's way behind on the scorecard, and so, you know, that KO is really the only tool left in his belt.
True enough. True enough.
Hasn't been able to put him on the canvas yet, so, you know, it's easier when you've already gotten a knockdown to know that you can get another one. When you have to do your first one and it has to be a KO and it's in the end of round 3, that's when you know you're in trouble. Like I say, open goalie mode.
You got to go for broke.
Finding the timing in the guard here. You can see he's waiting for that time, because you can see LP moves his guard a lot. Like, one side's open for like a second, the other side's open for a second. You can see Shades waiting for that right cross to land on that opening. And that's what's getting him a lot of his KOs here. I mean, it's that overhand, the cross.
Yeah, that overhand from
A
Shades
really
has
good
been deadly.
observation, Blue. It's that rhythm and timing that he is just mastering really well.
LP, I mean, he has the same rhythm. He doesn't change it up. It's like his guard goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. Like a damn seesaw.
And again, mobile guards are effective, but yeah, if you have a predictable pattern, then your opponent can just wait for the opening.
Especially when you're doing big, drastic movements like this.
Definitely.
But you got to give it to your boy LP though. What I will say about him though, once he starts getting in on the inside, he doesn't stay in there. He tries to get some angles. You know, he's doing what he can, man. Oh God, the big overhand again from your boy SHADES50K.
Yeah, LP. I mean, unless he can land a lucky one-hit KO here.
You okay?
I mean, there's still a puncher's chance, but that overhand right from SHADES50K has been putting in work all night.
Absolutely. This has just been a one-sided match. And again, LP really putting up pressure and putting in some heart the entire fight. But SHADES50K just had a plan, had a tactic, and his style is just what's going to be, just too much of a trouble for LP to overcome.
Ooh, let's get in on the official announcement right now. JustLP.
I like the changes I saw from LP, but
no, definite improvement there. Someone I want to see fight much more often.
Yeah, I agree too.
And that's the thing. When you get beaten like that, you only have room to improve, and there's a lot you can get really quickly.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at those scorecards.
For sure.
What do you think about this?
Man, I think this was just as what we saw, and I agree with everyone. I think JustLP's improvements this time around were pretty cool to see. But SHADES50K, the timing, the patience, the big overhand, like really that overhand was a counter so many times. Just proved to be a lot, and it shows in the cards. 10-7, 10-8. 10-8 in favor of your winner, SHADES50K, 23-30. Now, JustLP did make some adjustments up in here in round number 2 and 3, but a little too late. Shades with 2 knockdowns in the first round and 1 apiece in the second and third, tying for second, coming in for second highest knockdowns of the night. And let's look at the damage. JustLP, behind just a little bit by 583 to 795 in the first round, 507 to 764 in the second round, and then falling a little bit short, 476 to 665 in the third round. I mean, 1566 to 2224. It wasn't a complete blowout, but your boy definitely did lose. So if we want to hear from the fighters real quick, I'm gonna go ahead. If not, I'm going to chop it up with the chat real quick. All right. Yo, fellas, I got to hear from that fight. JustLP, I want to hear from you first, bro. So from your time last week until now, we've seen that you've made some improvements. What was your perspective inside of the fight? It seems like you were doing really well on the inside, but you got banged up pretty bad. Give us your POV.
Oh, man, I feel like I was a bit unlucky on the two first knockdown, but I definitely deserve the two last ones.
Absolutely. And so,
oh, man, I really let my guard down on the two other rounds.
Hey, look, speaking of guards, I was about to ask you about that. So you had a kind of a ever-changing guard on the outside, and then when you went in, you kept keeping your hands up and down. Were you worried about what your opponent was bringing, or were you just trying to keep him busy and mitigate how much of a target you were going to give him?
I was keeping him busy.
All right.
Yeah, I was trying to make him make an error, but yeah, he was locked in. It was really good.
Hey, look, well, I always appreciate you coming through, man. I look forward to you fighting next week, bro. I want to hear from your boy SHADES50K. Shades, thank you, bro. Thank you. Shades, I want to hear from you, man. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm there, man.
Bro.
Well, basically for the fight,
I
was trying to basically keep as much cardio as I can because I move a lot, and when you move a lot, sometimes it's hard for people to find a way to hit you, like properly, like do good damage.
Yeah.
And basically, what I do too, I train to do like a lot of like basically 70 damage and plus on the dummy, because when I catch you the right,
70.
I know you're going to fall down basically.
Damn.
I know sometimes I be doing jab and overhand, but if the jab or the overhand catch you, for sure I'm gonna do damage.
70. You said 7 with 7-0 on the dummy. 7-0 for the right hand.
Yeah.
Look, it shows that first knockdown with the overhand right on the money. It was a counter shot. You slipped to the left, bang right down the middle. I mean, it looked beautiful, man. I can't wait to go back and see. I'm definitely gonna put that one in the thumbnail. So that was the money shot. How much damage are you doing on jabs, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, jab, let's say like 45 to 50 damage sometimes.
Good God Almighty. Good Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
You need to try to go basically. If you throw the jab, sometimes the people throw it and they try to touch the person. No, try to make your hand go to the person's head basically to do the more damage. So,
I see.
I was using the jab. Sometimes I see him moving the guards, but the thing is, he was pretty predictable because he was moving one end up and one end down, and I was waiting just for the right time to hit him.
And it looked like you had the timing pretty early on too. I mean, you locked in really early. Bloob had noticed it probably like midway through first round, and it just stayed there without any kind of change. It looked like, you know, you having a good night. So dude, I hope to see you back here again. One, thank you for the tips. I think everybody in the chat will appreciate knowing that don't punch to your opponent, punch through them. Get that damage, penetrating damage. No pause, no diddy.
Man, it definitely looked good on my face, the hook, man.
Look, I appreciate it. Look, you got any final words for the people, man?
Man, keep on fighting. Don't lose hope.
There we
Hey,
go.
LP, just before you go,
Yeah.
I got one word of advice on your guard. Don't keep that rhythm consistent. That's what was getting you blasted. Your guard was moving up, down, up, down. You got to change the tempo on that sometimes.
All right. Thank you. I will definitely work on this.
All right.
Yeah, I hope to see you next week, man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it,
for sure,
y'all.
I will be there. Thank you, guys.
So let me go ahead and address the chat. Epic Danger, I saw your comment earlier. How do I become an announcer on this? Well, you're in luck. You know, join the Discord. Hit up anyone with an admin, that is either myself or Sally. Express your interest in wanting to be a commentator. We have an interest in showcasing additional talent here on RIngsideVR. You're hearing us from, the main two commentators, but also you're hearing a lot from our refs. You know, Bloob also was one of those such people who's like, I want to put some, put some words on the mic. And so we've been trying them out, and these exhibition fights are low lift. They're more of a community event. So jump into the Discord. I've dropped the links. I'll drop them sporadically here and there. And just express that you want to become a ref. We'll try you out on our Thursday night events, Crossing the Void, where we do other events. Just shout outs to Crossing the Void. We do King of the Ring, team battles, coach captain battles, sometimes power slap, and then sometimes we call it the Unk execution round, where everybody gets to beat up on some of us older people and just watch us flail about. It's pretty fun.